Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing on the dedicated server. We are on the 1.1 experimental branch. Going to be hopefully finishing up phase 4 today, because we only got my factory and thermal propulsion rockets left to build. So Dragon is going to be on thermal propulsion rockets. What the? Get out of here! And I am going to be on finishing on my nuclear pasta factory. If you have not seen it, we're going to be viewing it in just a moment. But just as a quick little note, Dragon, who is the person that owns this lovely server, is a live streamer here on YouTube, and we'll be talking with him on his live stream today. So if you'd like to check him out there on YouTube, the link to his channel will be down in the description below of this video, along with him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creator section. So if you get the chance, definitely check them out. But yes, we are hopefully going to be finishing phase 4 today, because it is phase 5 or bust. So anyway, let's take a look at this is my nuclear pasta factory. So, going off of the design of the particle accelerator, we've got the little square and rectangle windows, and we got some blue striping here to kind of pull it together. We got an autosave that's going to annoy me, because if I move, yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, if you move during an autosave on a dedicated server when it's saving like that, it'll push you back to where it was when it started saving. So inside the factory here, we've got train stations galore. Not really, but we've got a train station dropping off the copper powder that we're making out in the desert. This thing is big, by the way. This is the biggest circle you can make by using the one circle method from the center. And then this one is dropping off the pressure conversion cubes. And then over here, this one is the factory taking the nuclear pasta wherever it needs to go. So we'll be exporting this. We just need to build a few belts from the infrastructure that I already have, and then that factory, which will get started really quickly, we'll get that factory going so that it can get started making, so that we can have those hopefully by the end of the stream to be able to flip the switch. So anyway, let's now that we've seen that, we can go ahead to the center. So this is the center of the factory. We got this big old ball that I made. I can't add any more. I was going to fill in all the gaps, but it is already really laggy over here while trying to place anything. Like, I'm serious, like placing anything drops the frames down to about 5 frames per second. It's nice, but trying to build anything is just an absolute nightmare. So, but yeah, I can only fit 2 from the original that I needed, so we're going to be only doing these 2. I might be able to add a 3rd down there, right below the platform. We shall see, but like I said, I need to get this up and going today. So let's go ahead and join Dragon in chat, along with Nerd Garage over there, and yeah, let's get going. Yeah, I'm finally here.
I already got myself confused with the day. For some reason, when I kicked off stream, I don't know how, but I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I was hovering when I got timed out over the void.
Oh no!
And I came back and I was dead when I spawned. When the game finally loaded. So I had to go all the way from the hub all the way over here.
Gotcha. And there's no train to bring you from there to here.
Yeah, I could have rode a train, but it would have been laggy as all hell. Going across the map like that. But yeah, the nuclear pasta factory is almost ready. I just gotta run some belts, a little bit of structure, and it'll be making stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I was working really hard there late this morning. Trying to get this done.
Well, it's about time you did some work, man.
Yep. About time I worked on.
Sitting there doing nothing but playing with your trains.
Yeah. I like my trains, though. They're fun.
I know, but I mean, you can't be that obsessed with it, man. We got work to do.
Yep.
So how many nuclear pastas a minute do you have the thing set up to make?
I was only able to fit 2 particle accelerators in this thing. I'll be
Okay.
making 5 per minute.
5 per minute? Okay, so let's see, that's 20 minutes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, once I get the belts to it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was working real hard
I'll be
late this morning
doing
building the center.
1, 2, 3. And I'm running with 3 manufacturers here. 3 of these are 5 a minute, so that's 15 a minute. 15 a minute. Oh yeah, we'll have these done in less than 20 minutes once we get the trains brought over here delivering.
Yeah. So as like I said. Now, is the magnetic field generators actually being made, or is it just ready to
I'm
make?
I'm
Yes, they
assuming
are.
so because you said the
They are
only thing
being,
left to be made was the rockets.
Yeah, I knew the
and I'll
factory
double.
was made. I just didn't know if they were actually making anything. So last time I looked,
I
the
will
train
double
station
check.
was empty. So-
Yeah, there was a problem. I found that this morning. Train
okay.
stations should have stuff in it.
Oh, good.
I will double check it right now. And there's still nothing in the train. What the heck? When I was done, it was working this morning.
I'll say, yeah,
Oh,
say
uh,
Thunder. You sure you sure you're ready to flip the switch to Phase 5, or I haven't managed to catch where you're at on your single place. So
I'm still a ways away, so I haven't even. My next after I do the automated wiring factory, then I got to move on to circuit boards, computers, supercomputers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and adaptive control units. Then I can start
see,
building. Then I can start building factories for Phase 5 or for Phase 4.
I see it. I see how it is. Thunder just wanted to get rid of us. He doesn't want to play with us on Tuesdays anymore.
it's the schedule. He doesn't like
Yeah,
schedule.
it's kind of cramping my style.
What? Grabbing his style. This has been a schedule for the last year and a half.
Yep, and I've been suffering for the last year.
Tundra.
Yes.
Where is turbo fuel available? Nearest.
Turbo Fuel Factory.
Which is where?
The oil islands.
Yeah, the oil coast,
The
I believe
oil,
it's called.
the north or the southwest?
So you know the Rocky Desert, just south of that, there's a coast
Okay.
over there. You know, you
Yep.
remember where the blended fuel factory is? Yeah, yeah. There is.
No, but I know where you're talking about.
Yeah,
Now, what kind
there
of?
is a factory making packaged turbo fuel. You should be able to throw a drone real quick and smart splitter
That's
and.
what I. Yep, that's what I need because the
How?
versatile frames trip is too far for the drone.
Really?
Okay,
Regular fuel.
so you're just
Yep.
needing fuel. You're just needing fuel for the drone.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. The drone is sitting here with a message, not enough fuel, so the trip is too far for the drone to go on regular fuel. So I need to get packaged fuel coming in here instead, or turbo fuel coming in here instead.
Why don't you just have packaged rocket fuel going there?
Oh yeah,
Is it available? Is it
yeah.
already available?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got to throw a drone and a smart splitter. You're good.
Where is that at?
The big
At
old.
the rocket fuel generators, right next to your floating
Oh
palace.
well, shit then.
Yeah.
That makes it too hard.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm not making a ton,
It should
but
be
it should be
enough.
more. But it should be more than enough for keeping your drones fueled up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
The drones don't need much.
I think I've got them going in. I think I've got it going into industrial fuel or an industrial container as well.
Yeah.
I think, and then I've got it going into the cloud, and right now any of the stuff that it makes is getting dumped in the sink.
Yeah, so that's perfect. You can swap all the drones over to rocket fuel.
Oh man, they're gonna be zooming.
Yeah, yeah. Because what's really cool is they do go faster depending on the fuel, as well as the little thruster cones that come out of the back of their thrusters. They change color depending on the fuel you use.
Bro, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so when you use turbo fuel, they're like blood red. It's insane.
All right, so what
So
do I need?
rocket fuel being made here on the east end.
Shoot. How many modular engines per minute did we have being made?
I didn't mark it down. It was
15?
no, it was more than that. I thought.
More than that? Okay, good.
Yeah,
If it's more than that, as long as it's
it's 4
At 20?
manufacturers.
right and it's slooped.
Yeah, and it's slooped and overclocked.
So, modular engine. You said it's 4 of them, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
4 manufacturers. Okay, that's 20 per minute. That's perfect for 3. That's perfect for my setup. That'll leave you with. I'll be using 18.7. It'll leave you 1.25 a minute.
That's good though, because you're gonna want a little over for that distance. That distance a little far.
But that'll give it enough time to stockpile a bit and whatnot. So, okay, good.
Okay.
Turbo motors. Do we know how many turbo motors per minute we're making?
You're the closest one to the factory. And it should be just down the hill there, with all the little train stations.
Which one?
See, there's going to be like 5 train stations on it. So.
Turbo motors is to the east.
Yeah, it's actually marked as the green marker.
Green marker. Okay, green marker right there. 28 per minute. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did modify that because I was trying to make it like my single player. It's just I'd have to go to every single factory on the entire server in order to make that happen.
Right. All right, 28 per minute. That's plenty. We're good there. Cooling systems.
Nice.
Cooling systems. I know we're covered. And then fused modular frames, 2.5 per minute, and we're making a lot. Because I knew that I needed them for several factories. So this one's going to need 7.5 per minute. So we should be good. All right, yeah, we should be good for just getting train stations set up over here. We should probably have a station for output. Tundra.
Every factory
Just
I've
wait.
been doing that. Every one that I put train stations down on, anyway.
So, but I tried to put this in a spot that looked like it would be a good spot for train, because it looks like setting up a train station here, you'll be able to actually interconnect it to the rest of the rail line around here. That way you don't have to run any kind of ridiculous rail line.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you should have no problem doing a drone port for the rocket fuel.
Yep. Almost done.
I gotta double check what I'm making over there. So like I said, I'm not making a whole lot.
It's 120 per minute. That's my guess. Let's see how close I am without going over, right?
Let's see, how much packaged fuel per minute am I making? I'm making 60 per minute.
Oh, okay. That's 100.
Stupid. Autosave. Oh no, 150 per minute. Yeah, so if I'm making 150 package rocket fuel a minute, you should be in plenty good shape.
Oh yeah.
If that's set correctly, this is good to go. That's got 300 per minute in it. So, yeah, no, this will be perfect for fueling your drones. You want to turn that? Yep.
Can't wait to see the power usage on these once I get everything belted to it. Because they're summer sloops, so oof. I did catch a glimpse at what making fuel rods is going to be like if we summer sloop those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're in the tens of thousands of power.
Nice.
just one. If it's summer slipped, you're in the tens of thousands of megawatts being used.
God, did it already fill up this thing? That's not possible. Oh, it needed power. I see. All right. So temporarily, what we'll do, just to get you your first load set up,
Yep.
make a temporary adjustment to your belt here.
Run it from the other side of the cache.
Well, that's what I'll do is I'm gonna pull it in from the back side of this industrial container.
Yep.
And let it fill up your drone port.
Yep.
Thing you didn't get him a slide whistle.
I know you keep hearing that thing, don't you?
That's hilarious.
Hey, I'm sure my wife is going to want to have words with me.
Yeah. Oh man. You remember the wooden train whistles too?
Oh, he's got one of those.
Yeah, they're really freaking loud.
They are amazingly loud. I have a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's all ready. I can go back over and change my fuel setup on the other end.
Huh. Actually, looking at this, Bit Viper,
Yeah.
I'm thinking we might actually leave it like this.
Mm,
That way it fills up that industrial storage container.
Yeah, and that gives it a buffer.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Makes sense. Kind of a weird belt routing, but otherwise makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not hanging off the edge.
Oh, and by the way, you don't want to try and put manufacturing buildings or blueprints or anything in this area.
Oh.
Unless you like slideshows. Even the blueprint, even just trying to put the blueprinter down sometimes can be an absolute pain.
Well, I've got manufacturers all over the place over here.
No, I'm at my specific area.
Oh.
Yeah,
Where are you?
I've got so many blueprints down that the game does not like it when you try to add more.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm over at the nuclear pasta factory
Oh,
trying to finish the
yep.
belt work.
Yeah, I was holding off on going over there until you had hopped in and joined.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got it mostly done. Just running belt work and a few extra little bits here and there.
Buddy, because of how much packaged rocket fuel I'm making per minute, even with that big old belt on it, it is barely draining the industrial storage. Which honestly, that works out pretty good.
Yeah, just as long as the dimensional depot gets priority. No, just kidding.
Pretty sure the depot is not a priority need.
I need rocket fuel. I always need
I
rocket.
I need rocket fuel for my jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got the spare hard drive in my pocket because there's no more research available.
You've selected all your alternates that you had available.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I went and tried to scan another hard drive. I was like, "Yep, nope, that's it. You're done."
Yep. You gotta wait for phase 5 if you want more.
First drone is going from here, going over looking for the rocket to grab rocket fuel.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, it's heading your way.
I was waiting for this thing to finish filling up and then telling you to come grab it.
You can take the power offline for, or no, you can't because it needs to fill.
No,
You fill it by hand.
Fill
it by hand. That'd be the fastest.
Grant, it'll be interesting to see what this drone does because I don't know how much fuel he had in the drone that he just sent over here.
Plenty, more than plenty as far as getting over there.
So it won't be getting this rocket fuel for fuel yet.
No, I put there's like 60 units of rocket fuel in it, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to use more than a couple of those going back and forth here.
Oh, wow, look at that drone just having all kinds of FPS issues.
Oh yeah, they jump like a kilometer at a time almost, it seems like.
Are you really close to them when they do that, or are you really far away?
I'm standing right here looking at it.
So you're really close to it then, and still doing that?
Yeah. It reminds me of a carpenter bee.
Yeah.
That will be coming to here. I, 'cause, 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 '
Okay. And then it's gonna drop its little basket. Get it filled up. But now, if we make it to phase 5, now I'm gonna have to create another song.
There you go.
Oh, he got confused.
I do love that they have the same kind of what you call it, personality that the little miners do.
What's that?
Huh? You know the little hand miners that you put down.
Yeah,
They have a little bit of personality to them.
they do.
Yeah, the drones do too. They have they have
you're
that
right.
same kind of personality.
Oh yeah, that thing's got red and yellow flames coming out the back of it.
Yep. It's going.
All right, let's go check out our nuclear pasta, chat.
I build as fast as I can.
Well, you gotta hurry up because I need some trains. I mean, jeez.
It comes up over the drone platform backwards as if it's trying to slow down.
Yeah.
Here we go. Where we're heading, chat, is right where those waterfalls are.
You following the rail line?
No.
Yeah, you should follow the rail line.
It's too late now.
Yeah, okay.
I knew exactly where I was going, so I just, went as the crow flies.
Straight. Beelined.
Oh, that is cool looking. Oh, hold on. Let me get my gas tank refill. Check this thing out, chat. Woof. I'm worried about my lumens going ape shit on my system. Oh, that is cool. It's literally a floating platform.
Yeah.
It is not connected to any ground anywhere. That is awesome.
Yeah. I was going to add supports to the main outer circle. The floating ball in the middle is supposed to be like a nuclear pasta ball, and it's supposed to be suspended.
Right. But man, that is a cool build, Tundra. That is freaking epic.
That's what it.
Oh, and I came over here at just the right time because the sun just went down.
Yeah, perfect.
That is a good looking building. It's a lot of work with signs. I see there's a bunch of signs in there.
Yeah, it's like I could have added more, but it was starting to get laggy, so I went, I better stop.
Well, let's see how laggy it gets, and we'll see if I die. Whee! How do I get in here? Oh, over here.
Yeah, where the trains go in. That's how you get into the outer circle. The inner circle's not really meant to be inside of.
Makes sense. Yeah, you had to blueprint the crap out of this.
Yep.
That's export for the nuclear pasta. But the middle is where you've got the that's where you got the a particle accelerator set up.
Yep.
All right, so I gotta figure out how to get over there.
So you got to go out of the outer circle where you came in, and you got to fly over into the center.
Okay.
And there's gaps in between where the lights are at. So.
Okay.
I don't know where the drone went. It took off so fast I couldn't follow it. But Versatile Frames is, it was complaining before that it didn't have enough fuel for the trip. It's taking only 7.6 of the rocket fuel per trip.
Yeah, it only takes what it needs, which is nice. They don't fill up completely.
But that means you're good on fuel.
Yep, I think so.
Nice. Okay. I like how you got this set up. This is very cool looking. And then he's setting up a train to, you know, he's pretending this is a Christmas tree and has the train that runs around the middle of it.
Yep.
Oh, now that would have been something that could have been cool to do. I don't know how we would do it.
What's that?
Oh, how to, basically how to wreck our FPS on our Christmas platform. Of somehow getting a belt that literally feeds into itself.
A belt?
And just
Yeah.
and then just load presents on it, so the presents just constantly circle the tree.
That'd be even cooler is the slugs. If we had enough of them. Then they could be like chasing Christmas lights.
You'll have to wait until phase 5.
No, the phase 5 makes the power shards, not the slugs.
Well, no, that's what I was saying. You'd have to wait till phase 5 so that we can make power shards without needing the slugs.
Ah, yeah. There'll be a lot of slug collecting anyway.
Oh, there's still plenty of them. All right, let's take a look at the configuration he's got in here. Oh, it doesn't even tell me how much power this thing's going to use.
No, you have to wait until it actually builds it, it starts making it, and then it'll tell you how much power.
All right, so 1.25 pressure conversion cubes a minute. And how many of those do I have being made?
More than that.
Yeah. This gives 5 nuclear pasta a minute, so... Okay, cool.
Yeah, and that's why I wasn't really quite sure how many I was going to be making, because I didn't know how big this inner area was going to be.
Grant, for me, the one thing I am very curious to see, what's the particle effects and everything they stick on the particle accelerator with it being slooped?
I'll have a little bit of belt cross, but that's okay.
And this is where, I make sure to screw with Tundra and go, hey man, I know we're phase 5, but I need you to come over here and build some nuclear.
Yeah, like I said, I can be in certain stages. I just won't be able to be here. I won't be able to help with the factory, so.
Yeah, I'll say, just don't go over in this area.
Yeah.
Or I'll be going, all right, I need you to throw down some train stations, and then since you taught me how to do the train scheduling, I'll just go. I need train stations. Put it at this place so that I can make sure that I get the materials I need. Because I know there's some kind of. I mean, we can already make it, but it's not used for anything. But that liquid silica stuff, the pink stuff, the Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, the destabilized, or is it just something like that? It's D something.
It's like distilled silica. I know it's silica.
Yeah. Which does also, if you have lumen, does also provide the kind of lighting.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a little bit of lighting effect to it. And
right.
you could pull that from the...
I'm grabbing a smoke real quick while we're waiting for Thunder to actually get something done over here.
Yeah.
I mean, geez. You'd think he would already have this done by now with him having, 4,000 hours in the game.
Yeah, I would already have this done if it weren't for all the train stations that needed to be placed on all the train lines.
Say,
and all the help with all the factories. And...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, hey, the help with the aluminum factory was absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Definitely.
That rocket-powered drone is just cranking across the map.
Yeah, hey, they go pretty fast.
You're welcome. Aren't you glad I had that idea?
Yeah, I hadn't even considered rocket fuel, and I didn't realize what it was that was being made over there in that plant. I thought that was just turbo fuel.
No, that entire thing's ran by rocket fuel.
Yeah, have you even seen the rocket fuel facility that's making all of it?
Now that'll be the part that'll blow your mind, Bit Viper. You go and look at where the rocket fuel is being made. You'll wind up looking at that going, this is it? This is all the machines?
Rocket fuel was surprisingly easy.
Yeah. Well, because we had the alternate recipe for it. That's what made it really easy.
Oh yeah. It made it just simple.
And we don't even have the rocket fuel slooped.
No. Can't really.
Well, we can.
A little bit, but it's the pipe, the pipe restrictions what I'm worried about.
Oh yeah.
You can only pump so much. That's why we need Mark III pipes, damn it.
Hey, isn't it already set up where every blender has its own individual pipe and we're not running them together?
No, they're kind of ran together because there's 8 blenders and then there's 10 train stations.
Okay.
They kind of had to merge together and whatnot a little bit. That way, if one storage gets full, that one machine doesn't just stop working. It can help fill the others.
We got a 10-car train, Bit Viper, that all it has is fluid cars delivering fluid.
Holy crap!
To the rocket fuel facility, where I'm burning it all for power.
Yep, I wanted a 10-car train for that because the liquid cars look amazing.
They do.
So I was just like, yeah, we gotta have that.
Okay, we got commercial framework coming in now. We have generators being made, and those generators will be gone out to both the train and the drone. So they will be available by both drone and train.
Technically, I don't have to wait for Thunder to make the train.
Yeah, I mean, you can make your own. I would do. See, since you need so little, you can. You can do one car per.
I was say no. I can have Bit Viper deliver everything by drone.
That is true.
Build the drum part.
And Thunder's going, but then you're taking away my trains.
Yeah, but time constraints. I'm looking at time constraints too. I'm just like, yeah, maybe get them built for now, and then when I get to it, I get to it.
So that could be a thing. What do you think, Bit Viper? You okay with that?
Delivering the motors by drone? Yeah.
Oh
That's,
no, you're going to
All
be
of it.
delivering everything.
oh.
All of it.
Well, there could be a problem with this because apparently there's a new bug in 1.1. When you go to pick what the other end drone port is, it will only list a few of the drone ports. You can't go through the whole list.
Oh boy.
Better figure it out.
If you know the full name of the drone port, you can type it in.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, turbo motors are right here, so that makes it easy.
Yeah, because you don't need a whole lot, so drones definitely would be
No.
able to handle it.
And that's what I was kind of thinking, is that I'm not needing a lot of any of the resources. So, oh, that train's having a conniption, dude.
Yeah, they sometimes do that. They will just vibrate in place. Now what's cool is the train where you see it when it does that, that's not where the train actually is.
I figured.
Yeah, the server keeps track of where the trains are at all times, so they will always the trains will always run on time, even if they're not visually running on time, which is very nice.
So, going over to my manufacturers for my little factory here. And here's what I need delivered here. The one that's going to be the biggest pain in the butt to deliver, I think, is going to be the modular engines, because they're all the way out in the desert.
Yeah, you'd have to put down a brand new drone port.
They're across the map.
So
But the rocket fuel might make it happen.
Oh yeah.
So I need modular engines delivered here. Well, let me know when you're ready for me to give you the list of what I need delivered, Bit Viper.
Yeah, right now I'm waiting for the next round of trains to come in, so I know that the drone is doing the full round trip just fine. I don't have any reason to think it's not, but
Where do I have those being made? Did we label the factory?
Which one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, cooling systems. We're cooling systems. We are solid on. Holy crap!
Yeah, you went a little overboard on that one. But hey, we need them for multiple things. So, yeah,
We do,
sense.
and that's why I went overboard. But I'm making 250 a minute. And what do I need for this? 7.5 times 3.
Yeah, and that's why you need over 1,000.
So 22 and a half.
That's why you need over 1,000 freaking nitrogen gas.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've got the nitrogen train is just cranking as hard as it possibly can.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just keeping up with 3 cars.
Okay, so where did I put the fuse module frames at?
They're just south of the nitrogen tower.
That's what I thought. Oh, I don't even have the factory labeled there. Damn it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. We could have done better on that.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I'd say it's all our bad.
Yeah. Let's change our icon to a factory. Select that. Color. Let's give it a color.
This one here is loading there.
Oh, and 1.1 broke my... broke my little lift trick. Keep forgetting about that.
All right. I added the marker for the fused frames. It might not be 100% accurate for where the factory is, but it's pretty freaking close. Alright, so there's fused frames. So fused frames, cooling systems, and turbo motors are all being made in this general area. So those are all short trips for the drones. So the one that's going to be the long trip is going to be this one here that I can't even highlight because the radar tower's right next to it. Oh wait, no, we don't have the. Oh, we don't have the modular. Yeah, we've got motors being made.
Yep.
I don't know how many in a minute, but I know it's a lot. Yeah, we'll be building. I believe when we get to the next phase, we'll be building a lot out here in the desert because we got a lot of untapped resources that we'll be able to make use of. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be taking advantage of drones. Yeah. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
you're not crazy like me that decided train only mode.
Right. All right. So this section down here is easy. Just gotta find the right spot to drop down the drone port and how we're gonna export it. So I mean, geez, that thing's close enough you can practically just run a belt.
Yeah, but that looks ugly though.
It does. It does. 100% looks awful. I'm just saying.
All out.
Yeah, that's an attack rate while I'm waiting for the drones to do some math.
Alright, so I'm gonna add some more foundation to this thing. A lot more foundation to this thing. Because I need room for 4 drone ports. And then I need
3
to go
by 3
split
per drone port.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need a lot more space over here.
Or 2 by 3 if you have them hanging out over the edge of something.
Could build the drone ports above your manufacturers.
I could, but even then, I don't have enough space. I didn't build a big enough platform, even for the problem is I need 4 drones, and this thing's not big enough for 4 drones.
No.
You need
good thing we have infinite concrete.
You need one for the fuel of the others.
So let's stretch this out like that. Are we in the middle of autosave or something?
No.
You want to build my foundation? That'd be great.
That doesn't bode well. That means
my ping's actually really good.
Usually means desync, and that usually means I'm gonna stop here.
Yeah, usually something's about to happen.
Yeah, it's like every time you get desynced slightly, the server has a vet.
So the drone is still moving, and I haven't had a problem yet.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna back out to the main menu
Yeah.
and reconnect.
All right, we are now making nuclear pasta.
Sweet.
Let's see,
Got it.
5,000 megawatts each. That's each.
Wow. Good thing. Good thing we made the rocket fuel power plant.
Yep. Oh, I love these are definitely easily my favorite production buildings.
Granted, now I've got to come back over there because I want to see what the particle accelerators look like with the sloops in them. Because I'm sure they look pretty cool.
I guess we'll find out. It hasn't. It's still building up. So 1.1 definitely made them better.
Oh yeah.
They're more glowy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And they sound better too. The sound design is a little bit better.
Yeah, they definitely made a lot of. I mean, you could classify them as minor improvements, but they're really not, because there's so many graphical and audible components that they updated in 1.1, which you can tell this is stuff they wanted to have done for 1.0, but because they gave themselves a timeline for releasing 1.0. You know, they ran out of time to get all the stuff in that they wanted.
Yeah.
But then they also took some of the feedback from when they went to 1.0 from the community. They went, oh, okay, yeah, we'll make these things. Like elevators. Elevators are awesome. I just fix the damn elevator so I can pick which elevator music I want. I know you can do a single player.
You guys run into the elevator problem where if you build from the top down, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I watched that. That was fun.
Yeah, I think they did talk about fixing that. In that it was possible that they might.
I mean, thankfully the top of the elevator was open, but I didn't realize it built it from the top down, and so Gibbs was using his hover pack on the elevator to go down, and he got locked in the room with no way to push a button or anything.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like he'll be back on Satisfactory tomorrow. He's got builds he wants to finish, and yes, he's got the Satisfactory itch.
Yeah, once you get hooked, man, it's hard to stop playing this game.
Yeah, he wanted to cancel his Icarus stream and play Satisfactory on Monday, but he's like, no, I'm doing my variety. I got my Icarus tonight, and he'll be playing Icarus next Monday because he knows that there's a whole bunch of gifts sitting at his base for him.
Yeah, this now that the particle accelerator has made a set, it's now working on the set that's supposed to be Summer Sloop. Yeah, the machine doesn't look too healthy. I should probably get out of a 500-mile radius.
I was kind of wondering.
Yeah, it's.
But now that the sloop's kicked in, how much power is it using?
It's the yeah, there we go. 20,000. 20,000 megawatts per each.
Wow.
That's a good thing we made all that power.
Yeah. Good thing we're making 600,000.
All right, so this one here on the left is going to be delivering the fuel.
The one on the north will be doing fuel.
Yeah. If I'm looking at a particle accelerator and it's doing that, I'm getting out of there. Like, yep, see ya. Good luck.
All right. How do we want to do this? Spaghetti mess on these belts.
Curved mode only. Just do a
I'll bring
stack
this.
of do it Stony style and do the stack splitter, and then just noodle the belts to each of the machines.
Oh, jeez.
He has an awesome way of building. That's what I like about it.
He does.
That's what I like about this game is no two playthroughs are going to be similar. It's like freaking heck, man.
Similar,
2.
yes. Same, not a chance.
Well, yeah, if you're building it, yeah, it's going to be similar. I
Yeah,
meant
that's
like
just
no two playthroughs between anybody.
that's just one. Okay, so
For different people, oh heavens, no.
Everybody builds their own way,
1,
and
2.
the game's like, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes, I need to
1,
add.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oop. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right. Now. And this one over here is easy. But we can figure this one out real easy. So this one's just conveyor splitter right here. The input's going to come from that side. It's going to line up there.
You know you're not uploading the magnetic field generators, right?
They were when I was over there a minute ago. Oh, to the cloud? No. Yeah, I suppose I should do that.
Yeah, because we're going to need that. We're definitely going to need those being uploaded.
Oh, I just saw what you did underneath all the train stations for the turbo motors. That is cool. Look like windows behind some sort of grid. I can't see in the distance. Oh, is that the frame foundations and then windows behind them that you did underneath all the train stations at the turbo motors?
Nah, it's just frame foundations.
Okay, I must just be seeing through them, but it looks like it's a glass reflection from behind the frames.
Could be
That looks
the fog.
cool from here. Yeah, it probably is, but it looks really cool from right here.
Yeah,
nah, Bit Viper's getting up there in years, so he's just seeing things.
Well, I haven't seen things for a lot of years. But you could say that I've got what, 5 years on you?
Yep.
Good Lord. You don't sound like it.
Well, he's already around the half a century mark. So
Definitely.
I'm just past the half century mark.
Does
hey,
not
but
sound like it.
Hey, Ashley.
I'm 19 and holding for far too many years.
What you holding for?
Oh, 19th was one of the better years of my life, so I'm just holding there. I no longer celebrate birthdays. I celebrate anniversaries of my 19th birthday. Well, while you were just over there, why not drag power over here?
You want me to drag power?
Well, we got
I will
some
go
power
grab
here
some
somewhere.
power. You got power right next to you. Yeah. Somebody ran a
Oh yeah,
Mark 1 power pole line across the grass here.
where? I don't see that.
Uh,
Oh, I see what I did. Okay. The rest of these are correct. Just this one. All right.
Oh, there's the power line. Yeah, I ran that that's for the hypertube.
yeah, surprised you didn't run the big ones. Would have been easier.
I was in a hurry. I was in a hurry at the time.
You
It's
were
like,
in.
where can I grab power from and drag it up here? That's why I didn't pick a place to build a hub or anything. That's why I didn't take the tube down any further, because there's just so many places to go. It's like just build a hub up here somewhere and then branch it. But I didn't have time or interest at the moment to do that. So it's like, okay, we're gonna drop it here on the hill, put a pole, and it's down here. It beats the alternatives at the moment.
Apparently, I did a bad count. Okay. This is not going to be my prettiest work.
Yeah, that's something we should definitely do as well. Oh, I could make a blueprint of it. Oh, yeah. I just got an awesome idea. You know them signs you were talking about for the hypertubes?
Yep.
I just had an awesome idea.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
Oh Lord,
was,
Thunder's having ideas.
and I can make it
Everybody-
into a blueprint.
everybody duck.
Yep. Yeah, and
Well,
of course
I'd like
it'd be
to
much
see
bigger,
that.
but yeah. Yeah,
What
his
I'd like to do
his
is,
hypertube sign just gave me that idea.
do you guys know what Burma shave is? Dragon, you should be old enough to know Burma shave is.
Hold on, give me a second here. I'm trying to get my belts to do what I want them to do. Okay. We gotta reverse this. Oh, crap. Deleted something I didn't want to.
Don't need to worry about those magnetic field generators anymore. We uploaded.
2, 3.
I'll get there.
I threw them on the end of the train station,
Ah, okay.
so they just. I've been doing that recently because that's just so much easier. It's like if you're already building to a train station, it's just like on the output of the train station, just put an uploader.
Okay, so we got power here, so we can use the hovercraft.
All right, well, the belt lines are all set up.
Oh my
So-
gosh, look at you! You got
What's that?
you got yourself a manifold going. It's a little bit wonky, but yeah.
Yeah, it didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to, but
Get yourself a stacked manifold.
I thought that I had things lined up, but apparently I'm off by something somewhere. I think
it's just
it's this first one here.
yeah, it's just the splitters. They're rather than being a meter, or rather than being 2 meters, they're 1 meter.
But that's got this set and ready for input.
Yep. Yeah, we're making nuclear pasta. You've got your magnetic field generators being made. This is the last piece.
Yep. Uh-oh. Okay. that made me worry for a second.
Let's get started.
Fuel drone is headed out,
That-
and then the rest of the drones. Oh yeah, I suppose I need to do the other ends of these, don't I?
Want some beam power?
You can't see it, but I gave you a thumbs up on that. Yes.
Oh.
Well, because I was taking a sip out of my beer at the same time, so I was like, yeah, I'm going like I'm on video, like he can see that.
Yeah. I do that too when I'm recording. I'll point, and then I'll go. They can't see me pointing, and even if they could see me pointing, they can't see what I'm pointing at.
Right, you see right there what I'm looking at. Going, nope.
Yeah, that's why I like the.
Sure.
That's why I love the ping system about this game. I use it like a laser pointer. Like, you see that off in the distance, and then I ping it. Ah.
Oh, there you go. All right. Let me know if you need a reminder as to what you need to be importing.
I will go look at the machines over there, and they can probably tell me what I need.
Yep. The only one that's going to take a hot minute to go and get is going to be the modular engines. The rest of them are all being made right in this area.
Yeah. I have plenty of roof space to throw a drone port on the modular engine factory, so... And I've already got a belt going up there to the roof. We just use that.
Well, I mean, Tundra, while he's working on getting the rest of his drone port set up, you want to take a hop, skip, and a jump over to the modular, because we do have the hypertube right here. It's actually right behind the base or the factory.
Right.
There's a hypertube right here that can be taken so that you can hop out there, throw drone port down, and then hop, skip, and jump back. I know drone ports are good. And Tundra's going, no, I don't build drone ports. I build trains.
I'm just trying to finish your power. One thing at a time.
Oh, thank you for the 10 likes, chat. You guys are epic. And actually, I need to go in here. We are going to rename this stream now.
There. Yeah.
It's still Satisfactory, but we're going to rename it to Phase 5 or Bust.
Yeah. Alright, I'm heading over to the modular frames, or modular engines.
Instead of going, which one are we rebuilding now? It's now going, nope, we're taking it to the next level. Hey, Frostbite showed up just as I renamed the stream. That's awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's Frostbite. We have a new musical selection that we did at the beginning of the stream, and also did a couple of times during the stream, because we had some server shenanigans for a minute. This is the final factory, and all it is 3 manufacturers. To get us everything we need to go hit the to go hit the switch on the Space Needle. Which is going to be fun to watch because then we got to get to see what changes on the space station up there, which you can barely see right now. Oh, that's interesting. I can't see the space station. I can see the sparkly lights on it. But the cloud cover is preventing me from being able to see the space station. That is bizarre.
I can see the Space Needle.
You can see the space station?
No, the Space Needle. The
Oh,
cloud.
yeah. No, I can
yeah.
see the... I'm talking about the orbital thing.
Yeah, it's cloud cover. Yep, even turning fog off, it's cloud cover.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that was the thing that was really frustrating for us about this because I rebooted the server prior to the stream to try to avoid having issues. But now it's been running decent. Not gonna use nicer words than that. I don't want it to get any ideas.
Yeah, don't want to get curse of the commentator.
Right?
And I'm back.
It's about damn time. We're trying to get some work done here.
Yeah. I see the modular engines still have not been picked up.
I am just doing the drone right now.
See what happens when you go and take a break?
Yep. Whole world falls apart.
And it is getting ready to take off, and it is taking off. And it may take a while, but it's only using 12 per trip, so that won't be a problem.
Yep.
I was gonna say, Tundra, Fixit does not approve you taking a shit on company time.
How did you know? Got a camera in my bathroom or something?
Well, you were gone pretty much the amount of time. I was going, yep. He went to go take a poop.
Yeah, well, I didn't get a whole lot of time after I woke up, so.
He went to go shit on the company dime.
Yep.
Okay,
Of
here's
course,
modular
Hey.
frame.
Hey, you know what? With the way my schedule was at work for a while there, for years, I got paid to take a poop. So,
Yeah.
make it work. I'd log in, I'd do a few things, and I'm going, and now it's time.
Yep.
So you couldn't claim that you never gave a shit with work.
Or no, I gave it a lot of shit.
Hey. I was working for DOT. I made it a priority to do that before I left home because when you're out in the middle of nowhere on the interstate, no bathrooms within miles because you're out cleaning up trash or out mowing,
right.
or doing sign work or anything. It's there's not a whole lot of cover to go and take a crap.
All right. So you got the modular engine programmed, right? So you wanted to know where the last one was?
Correct. Fuse modular frame. Just a moment.
Still waiting on that drone over here. I want to see it pick up these modular engines before I leave.
There's your marker. That gives you the generic area. They're right in that area.
Not seeing. I got here. I went to the map too late.
You know, have your markers turned on?
Okay, got it. I see it.
What's going on with these two trains?
Where?
Oh, never mind. They're going and doing their thing.
It's getting quite busy on that one intersection, so sometimes they get grouped up a little bit.
Well, they weren't moving, so I was like,
Yeah. That's the thing about when you have intersections and path signals. Path signals, they will only allow train to pass through a path signal if the block ahead of the path signal is clear. So if that still has a train in it, it's not going to allow it to path, and I'll have to wait. Which is a good thing. That keeps the trains kind of spread out a little bit for the most part.
So this is taking frames to the pressure conversion cubes. And then we're going to have a drone bringing frames over.
Still waiting on that drone.
Oh.
Heck. Has it not left the yard yet?
Oh, no, it left.
It's slow.
You can check the map. You can check the map and see where it's at.
Yeah. Why is it going so slow right there? It's like decided it wanted to go super slow.
I think.
Oh, it's right over top of me. No, that's not it.
I think we're getting some lag. We got
Just
enough built on. I think we got enough built on here now that things are getting a little lag-tastic.
Oh yeah, that drone's smooth as butter.
I know exactly what you're talking about, because it's like jerk, 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 and even when it starts to park,
it's like hurt, stop, hurt, stop. It's thinking about landing.
They spend as much time thinking about landing as they do doing anything else.
this should have us right at the fuse frames. It should be up here. Yep. Oh yeah.
These trains are all freaking out.
This is definitely fuse frames, because this is where I did not finish things. Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
We're gonna get an autosave.
Well, I'm in midair. Landing. Landed. Well, I was landed.
That's the thing is, you do anything during that autosave, it's going to put you right back to where you were but when the autosave started.
So,
which was in the middle of the air.
Yep.
I think we're going to do... Why are you not...
They should have a little chair on top of these drones where you can hop on.
You can ride the drone.
Sometimes.
I've done it. Just don't move around. Once you're on it, stay put.
Yeah.
I just noticed that this belt's not actually connected to the sink.
It is. I got the sink turned off.
Oh, okay.
It was all part of that. Helped the server out a little bit by making some of the factories stop calculating.
Oh, yeah.
This does not have a belt. Either.
Yeah, don't bother with it. It's fine.
Yeah, it has a belt. It is connected. It's just the sink is switched off.
Let's pull off of here.
There's no visible belt, but okay.
Let's pull off of here.
Let's wait for a minute, and then he just... There you are. Okay.
How many, what was it? What by what?
3x3, 2x3 if you're gonna let it overhang.
So 3x3.
And that's what I thought would happen. I got flung off. Looks like I'm taking the hypertube back. Yay!
You'd
Finally
have to
made it over
redo
here.
the belting. You'd have to redo the belting every phase to actually use the belt inputs for it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because it has 12 inputs.
Really? I thought it was 6. 3
I
other
don't remember
side.
6.
I can be wrong.
Yeah,
That's allowed.
It's 6.
That's allowed once a month. It's in my contract.
Still waiting on fused frames.
It is on its way back.
But that means when it drops off, it should bring in a pretty heavy load of frames.
7 stacks, right? That's how much. That's how
Uh,
many the drone ports have, or the drones have. 7 slots.
that's right. That's right. Even though the
9
port
slots.
itself has, what, 20 some odd slots, the drone only can carry.
Yeah, 18.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, 18 slots in the drone port and 9 slots in the drone itself.
Here it is. Landing commence.
Yeah, these drones are not going to be able to keep up with the demand.
Sure. See how you're needing here.
It might.
2.5, 7.5, 2.5, 6, 2.5 times 3. Yeah, that should be able to keep up. It's very
Depending on the stack size.
yeah. I usually go with the rule of thumb: if it's under 100 and it's across the map, it'll be able to keep up with it.
47 per minute according to the current load.
All right, here comes the fused frames.
The only thing is, I never really trust the input-output numbers in the drone ports or even the train stations because they're usually wrong.
Yeah, I would imagine they're averaged over time, and unless everything else is stable, that's just going to change. Use it as a rough idea, but that's about it.
Exactly.
Now, do we get to use these? Do we get to use these propulsion rockets as our new rocket or jetpack fuel?
I see I think my upload speed has. Oh, it's just doing wonky things. Okay. All three are.
Watching the progress bar on these. Oh my gosh.
So 15 per minute. Need 250 of them. That's only 15 minutes. About 17 minutes.
So, once I know they're actually making stuff and uploading it. Can you stop lagging out on me? I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Now, one thing I am going to do, Frostbite, is it'll either be one day this week or one day next week. It'll probably be one day next week. I'm going to take the night off from streaming so that I can get all the emojis and badges uploaded and get all that set, and I'll flip the switch on the memberships. But I need to take a night off from streaming so I can focus on it and make that happen.
And then give a day for approval. because they got to look over your descriptions, your icons, everything. Make sure it's YouTube approved before they
Right.
go live with it.
I was doing with a bunch of eggplants, and you'll get extra eggplants for every month.
Yeah, some sweating eggplants. And it gets more and more realistic as your membership goes on.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're at 1,000 now, so I mean, you're fully. I don't know if you finished it all of it, but you're at the 1,000 mark, so
Yep.
you are a full YouTube partner if you got all that set up, which I think is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And again, massive kudos and congratulations to you.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow I think I missed when you broke the 1,000 mark.
No, that's okay. I didn't make it a big deal, so especially not on
You
somebody
should
else's
have.
stream.
Hey, no, we're buddies. You could have easily gone, dude. I had a thing happen. It's like, and I would have been going, oh, now that is epic. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. And thank you for the 6 likes on round 2. I hate the fact that we had to do round 2, but
Happens.
all right, what am I making here? I'm making thermal propulsion rockets. All right, we got 6. And it'll hold a stacks of 250, which is exactly what we need. All right, time to oh, this is gonna be boring, but well, I'm heading to the Space Needle.
Mm. Yeah, you're gonna be there.
So I can set up the store, so I can set up the storages and start pulling stuff out of the cloud.
I'm gonna go check on my nuclear pasta factory.
You do have the nuclear pasta going to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bitfiber, go check out his nuclear pasta factory. Dude, you gotta check that out. That thing is beyond epic.
Oh.
I just checked the dimensional depot and the nuclear pasta. It says there's 3 in there, so something's weird.
Something's not right.
Yeah, something's not right. Gotta go check it out.
There should be a whole lot more.
Yeah, because it's making 5 per minute. So.
How do I follow you, Tundra? Did you take the tube?
No, there's no tube over here. I'm just using the rocket fuel and the jetpack. Wait for this autosave, and then I'll fly from the turbo motor factory.
I'm staying in the middle of a bunch of radiation while I'm waiting for the autosave to finish.
That's the only thing that doesn't get halted is
not
when
a
you.
problem.
The only thing that does not get halted during an autosave is when you're taking damage.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by uranium and nuclear hogs.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, wait till Gibbs encounters some nuclear hogs.
We have actually.
Oh, has he?
Frank.
Oh.
Well, let's quickly back to base.
This is being lactastic again.
I don't know why I wasn't at full health, but I fell and died. But I guess that's a quick way back to base.
Ooh. Now you're gonna have to go get your stuff.
No, I have it. I have it stick with me.
Not your inventory, though.
No, your death crate.
Yes. I have all my stuff with me.
No, not your what was in
That's
your
a
inventory. You keep all your gear, but you lose what was in your
I have
inventory.
it set to keep. No, I have it set to keep my inventory.
that's a server setting, not a personal setting.
Well, I have all my inventory on me.
Weird.
That is the setting in my options.
Where is this mysterious setting? Oh yeah, it is. That's personal.
Huh.
Interesting. Is that 1.1 then?
It's
No,
gotta be.
that's been that way. That's how I've
That
always had it set.
that did not exist in.
Yeah, I
That's
was
how
saying
I've
that.
always had it set.
Because I mean, if I had that kind of setting, I would have just jumped off into the void to take myself back home.
Why are these
You
not?
know?
So where am I headed from here to the
Powder.
spaghetti factory?
Which one?
Ew. Well, not you're back at base. Now you got to go across the map again.
Well, you're still headed towards me to some extent. Where am I going from here?
Through your
Oh, that's
hypertube,
Dragon.
the hypertube you built. That'll get you the closest. I figured out what the problem was.
Oh, cool. What
Yeah.
was it?
I did not belt between the splitters and the machine because the splitters were right up against the machine, so I didn't. I must have got distracted. The reason it
Gotcha.
was working is because I filled the machines up because it's 500 a stack. So I filled the machines up by hand just to speed up the warm-up process.
Okay.
I didn't actually belt between the splitters and oops.
Well, that would explain that.
Oh, that's the toroid in the middle of nowhere factory.
The what?
The donut.
Well, I don't know
What
if
the
I
heck
can
is that?
call it that.
What is this? Oh, that's the assembly director system. All right.
Breaking versus you, versus you, versus you, versus you. Rinse and repeat.
Okay. Those are full. And I put a big old 5-car train on all the delivery for this thing. Considering I
Oh
need
yeah.
500 per minute on, on the copper dust, copper powder.
I'm back. I'm back to the insane lagtasticness. Trees I've blown up aren't blowing up. Hey, Dave Monday. We are on the verge of unlocking Phase 5. Build the damn belt. Alright, so now I want Magnetic field generators.
That's those part of accelerators. Just listening to them. Good lord, they sound like they're about ready to go pop.
Those go there.
Clunk.
All right, there we go. Everything has got a little bit thrown up in there now.
Let's see.
No breaks till we finish. Yeah, no. Fix it. Will not allow you to unionize. I mean, we're firing Tundra after tonight because he decided he wanted to join a union. You know, he wanted to join the Phase 4 union.
Okay, I'm on top of the black thing. How do I get down in safely?
Where are you?
I'm on top of the big black ring.
Well, there isn't a whole lot of inside. There is a gap right there. You just fall in. And you can fly around in
Without
here.
falling.
We've got power.
Without falling all the way through.
Yeah. There's a glass floor.
Well, if the game would let me fly. There we go.
All right, that's
That's
going on.
crazy. Train! Oh,
Yep.
wow.
I wanted the trains to make a loop around the center. So in the center, that's where the part of accelerators are. You'll just have to fly across because there's the point of the build is the ball in the center is supposed to be hovering. If I could make it spin, I would have, but that would have probably caused $1 million.
Oh, yeah, that would have.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any problem at all. Okay, I just gotta go up through the crack again and over?
Yeah. So either that or follow the train line out.
I think your pasta still has an issue.
We're making 5 per minute, so it's very slow.
I beg to differ. You're making about 1.5.
Holy crap.
No, there's still.
So either the pasta's not it's splitting off or something from the upload.
Well,
No,
that one says it's running at 0. That one says 0% operation. So does that one.
They're working on my screen.
Okay, that one now says 50. Wait a minute, is this all what? This is 2 machines here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now they say 50% each.
Okay, I had a broken belt on that side.
There is no pasta in the dimensional storage.
Well, one side I just looked at it, and one of the sides had a broken belt. The belt was there, but it wasn't functioning apparently. The other side is working just fine, but the other side was not.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You are not producing what you said you're producing.
What was weird though is that the pasta is coming out of the machine. The machine's working fine. The pasta was just stacking up right before another little section of the belt, and I do not know why it wouldn't go past that. So what you were seeing was 2.5 per minute rather than 5. So now you should be seeing 5 per minute.
Okay.
I like the multi-stage accelerator. That's cool.
Oh yeah, these are really freaking cool. This is, like I said, easily my favorite production building in the game.
All right, chat. So we are at the stage of the stream tonight that we are at the hurry up and wait stage.
And I also love the fact that at peak power they use 20,000 megawatts each. Just like,
but we've got the power, but not our power grid.
No, ours is fine.
Well, a normal power grid.
Yeah, something that isn't insane.
Yeah, I thought it was funny today when I was watching it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna break his heart. So I saw Gibbs when they got their fuel generators going, hit him and Bit Viper. You know, he was so excited. 5,000 megawatts.
10,000 megawatts.
No, it was actually below 10. You're at 8.6. But
that was the first factory. We've got the second one up now, so we're at we're actually at no, you're right. That's 10 total.
But sadly, because of where we're at with power and everything, he was like, "Woo, we're gonna run out of power for a while." I'm saying, "Oh, ain't that cute?"
Yeah, I told him that'll be about 2 weeks. But for the first time since the beginning, we have more generation than our max consumption.
True. And I'm already looking at what we got, going, I'm gonna need to build another power grid.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to biofuel. We got enough.
I got a feeling that by the time we wrap up things on the game, we're probably gonna be sitting at 2 million.
Production or usage?
Production. But I got no idea what. So I know there's new machines to build. I got no idea what kind of power they use. We're getting ready to step into unknown territory. It'll be the mysteries of Phase 5. Hey, I know a lot of different things that become available in Phase 5. Because, trying to catch a couple glimpses of things and whatnot, I wound up spoiling myself a little bit with learning about certain things, but that was a long time ago now. I've slept since then. And honestly, out of everything that I had seen, The only thing I remember is the teleporter.
Yep.
And it's not even that useful. It's just a faster hypertube. And unlike the hypertube, it requires fuel. Oh, absolutely, Frostbite. And I'm trying not to spoil things for people. You know, even for Gibbed, you know, I try not to spoil things for him. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, that one's done. So propulsion. Well, we got almost 50. All right.
Oh, okay.
Throw that in there. All right, now the real question. Yeah, where are we at with the pasta? We have 21, which is actually a pretty good amount.
Yeah. Now that all the issues are fixed.
That's 1/5 of the.
Yeah, I'm just making this build cooler. That's what I'm doing.
2 million. Yeah, 2 million megawatts of power. I mean, just his nuclear pasta, it's not 2K, it's 20K.
It's 40. Entire.
Well, per machine. Oh yeah, and see, I didn't see what kind of power it required or anything that much. Like, I was trying to keep myself as spoiler free as I possibly could on Phase 5, and which is why Tunder's doing what he's going to be doing when we launch this into Phase 5. Tunder's leaving the server.
Kind of.
Yeah, I mean, we'll still be able to ring him up and say, hey, off screen, I need trains delivering stuff places. Well, that's the thing is the teleporter is just a personnel carrier. You can't run material to the teleporter.
Yep. Same reason you can't. They don't have an output for the dimensional depot. Because otherwise that would completely remove the need for any transportation whatsoever.
But one of the things I'm looking forward to is that we're gonna get some fun story. You know, well, we're gonna advance that storyline. Oh yeah, we got problems. Okay.
What's that?
Yes, yeah. Tundra will be doing his own on his single player. We've got to the point now where Tundra's still gonna hop on from time to time as we say we need things. And even then, I'm gonna try to keep him away from factories doing weird ass shit.
It's like I've seen some of the newer stuff. Trying to keep yourself blind is getting a lot harder.
It is.
It's almost everybody that does videos now is doing Phase 5. So it's like, well, that's okay. I know some things that are coming. I just don't know the recipes.
Hey, and we stretch this out far as I possibly could, I think.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to hold off until I was there either.
I was trying to. But I also was thinking, okay, I gotta move forward.
Because if I really wanted to, I could have just been like, "Oh, I'm not working on the factory." Yeah. Just be that kind of person.
Right.
You need me. You can't continue without me.
You're not wrong.
Definitely wrong.
Ooh, my neural propulsion rockets have slowed down a lot on their
Ooh,
production.
yeah.
What are they choking on? Anybody over there near the new factory?
I am back at the.
Yeah. He's at it.
Yep, I am at the rockets.
What
Just
are
got
we-
back here.
What are we choking on?
Give me a minute, and I'll tell you. Let's see.
Probably fuse frames, my guess.
No, looks like they're full. Yeah, they're all full. There's nothing choking.
It's just taking a long time for it to make.
Is there any bugged belts coming out of the output like I had? The machine's empty. As far as output goes, anyway.
Well, they're not backed up on the machines.
What's going on, Eric?
There's none sitting on the belt, so they are. Doesn't look like there's any hung up anywhere. So everything that's coming out is going into the cloud.
Hey, Eric, how was the surgery? Everything go good? We won't have space engineers this Friday.
Yeah, sad, but it's... Well, you won't, so I still will.
So I would say, feel free to do it on the server, man.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gives me more time to build.
Engine buffer is empty.
Which one's empty?
Modular engine buffer.
So modular engines is what we're.
So there is some still on the belt, but there's none in the drone port. And drone port stats say 11 per minute. And your 3 machines want, what did I say was out, the engines?
They want a little less than 20. They want 18 and a half.
There's
18 and 3/4.
There's 2
So,
drones
yeah.
heading towards you. Is one of them going to be the modular engines?
Yes.
Okay, that's good then. So it is keeping up. It's just
One
just
of
slow.
them is modular engine, and one of them is the frames.
Yeah.
Frames
So
just got here, so the other one is and it just got here too.
Right now, what we're doing, we're kind of stuck in a hurry up and wait phase, Eric. We've got all the factories set up. We're just waiting for them to produce the materials so that then we can finish off what we need to launch the Space Needle, which then is going to change what that looks like. Wow, we got cloud cover still. I still have little dots in the sky.
well, the cool thing
So
is
what?
though, when you send it off, it'll clear all the clouds so you can see it build.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they specifically set that up so that if there was cloud cover, that you wouldn't miss the space station being built, which I'm very thankful for.
So we've got all this stuff being uploaded to the cloud, and so I'm just every once in a while coming over to these spots, and honestly, I don't even know why I keep bouncing back and forth between the two. That's pointless.
You're anxious. You want it done.
Well, no, I realize that I can just load it all in one. All right, there's propulsion rockets. And then pasta. And then I can go control shift.
Autosave.
Oh, autosave. Great, I do have to be careful with this because eventually one of these is going to fill up and the other one's not, and that's why I have to go to the other one.
Then you gotta re-upload them.
Hey, but we're halfway through or almost halfway through the pasta.
Hmm?
Well, chat, I know there's a lot of people here. So I see we're almost to 40 viewers.
Nice.
I created a song on suno.com for this particular game session. So what do you think, chat? You wanna hear the song while we're waiting for some of this stuff to be produced? Because I played it when we started the stream, and then I played it again when the server crashed. All right, Frostbite says let's do it.
Yep.
Oh wait, Frostbite, were you here when we played the song earlier or not? I don't remember.
Slideshow.
Oh yeah, so we gotta play after Frostbite if he wasn't here before.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go. Yeah, so keep in mind, Frostbite, this was actually written and designed for the beginning of the stream. And I'm ashamed to say, but man, I put several hours in playing with AI to get that song the way I wanted it. I'm glad to hear that, Eric. Appreciate that, Frostbite. All right, now I gotta be careful loading the load the.
Also splatter.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've made a bunch of other songs. I mean, good God, the other night, Thunder and I were up until like 4 a.m. playing around making songs. Different things for our streams and whatnot.
You're like, I need to go to bed. Oh, but I need to do this first.
Yeah.
it was funny. But it was hilarious.
Oh, we have a special one for space engineers.
Yep.
Yeah. We have a different one for space engineers. After stream restart, the title reverted. Oh, phase 5 reached. Yeah. Good point, Frostbite. Oh, yeah, while we're waiting, I can go ahead and fix some things on the stream. All right, let's make sure we've got this turned on the way it's supposed to be. And then details. Let's add that. I figure while we're waiting, chat, I'm gonna fix where I had to do the slick move of the quick redirect. Oh, okay, I'll do that for my personal computer. Everything else is set. What we have this thing named? Oh yeah, no, that needs to be renamed. Can we? There we go. All right, everything's saved. We're all set. Better. All right, let's see. We got propulsion. Okay, so we can't do positive propulsion in the same box now, because now we're getting too close to that being finished. Oh God, Eric. I don't know if you guys see Eric's statement in my chat. It's one that's going, he's not wrong, but at the same time, I don't really want to acknowledge that.
You restricted it.
Oh, they restricted it.
Yep. All I see is message restricted. Or retracted,
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
Retracted.
Oh, retraction. Oh, okay.
I read that wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, we were waiting all this time, and I had 4 nuclear pasta available to send them.
Just checking my pockets. Yeah, I don't have any nuclear pasta. So I was working on the belt a minute ago.
So we're waiting on just a handful of thermal propulsion rockets and a little over half of the pasta. So, hey, we are on the verge of hitting that button.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go bye.
What might want H and base? Oh, thank you. I was typing quickly. Appreciate that.
Peace.
Appreciate that, Frostbite. Oh, you know what? All right, I know we got a lot of viewers on here right now, but we're waiting patiently for Satisfactory to actually give us something. So what I could do is go over here. Make sure I'm logging with the right one. All right, yeah, we're logging it properly. No, no, I'm not telling it to play, damn it. looking for something specific here. I gotta go back through my creations.
What are you looking for?
Well, I was gonna give Nerd Garage a little bit of a shout out. What's the goal? What's the goal for tonight? For tonight? Phase 5 or bust.
Talking about me behind my back again.
So I've got a little Nerd Cat song
That's great.
for Nerd Garage.
Okay, before you do, dum 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 dum.
Why are you slowing me down?
Because I want you to play the right one.
Well, one's 2 minutes and 31 seconds, and one's 2 minutes and 58 seconds.
Yep, and in a moment I'll tell you which one I want you to play. I want you to play the shorter one.
All right, here we go, chat. Oh, I hate the fact that we're just kind of sitting here waiting. That's why I'm. That's part of the reason I'm, picking out things I created on Suno, because I want something to help with the entertainment value of the stream. Oh yeah. Alien Tech is still there next stage. Oh, I don't remember which one's the right one. They all have the same title. Yeah. Oh, which one I really like for the tabletop? Because they're both 4 minutes long.
Oh,
So that's like. Oh, that's the one. There we go. So Eric, chat. This is for the tabletop game we typically play on Thursday nights. But I really like what we created here, and we're gonna start using this as part of the opening song for our tabletop nights when we actually play tabletop on Thursdays. Granted, I might have to edit it when Eric actually has his character put together and gets added in the mix, because then his character's got to get added into the song.
I am liking the look of this.
All right, we should be Pretty close to
Tundra.
8. Where are we at? 6. All right, we're gonna wait till it hits 8.
Oh, that. So I've added some extras to this build, and I'm using Mark 1 pipes as decoration.
Oh, it's like decorations.
Yep, it looks so good.
Awesome. I will make sure to hop by there and we'll check it out before we wrap up the stream.
Gibbs had an idea for you today, Tundra.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Some
yeah,
of your-
yeah. He wants you to take your builds and get them printed on T-shirt.
Well, the T-shirts was my idea. His idea was posters.
Posters. Oh dear.
Hey, you know what? You've got some builds that are worthy of having a poster print to have hanging up. I'm not going to disagree with them on this one.
Especially with the new photo modes to enhance everything.
Yeah.
And there are some, and I haven't even seen very many of yours, but the ones I've seen and having seen your work here on this server, I'm sure there are more than a few that are more than poster worthy for Satisfactory.
Okay,
So let me know
here we
when
go,
you're
chat.
about to flip the switch, and I'll go take a hike.
I want to come see your plant, but at the same time, I want to flip the switch, and I'm here.
Let's see. Would there be a fast way of getting you over here?
Not really.
There'd be a fast way of getting you back. Looks like, because you could just turn on the
Yeah,
keep inventory.
but we're also at the. We're also pretty close to the end of the stream tonight, anyways. So, I'll check out your build next stream. I think we're gonna hit the switch.
Okay. Let me remove this, and then I will hop off.
Okay.
I just got to remove this blueprinter.
Oh yeah, no worries. Just let me know when you're.
Kind of throws off the build. Just got a random blueprinter hanging out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go sit on top of the ball, in the middle.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for me to pull the switch.
Are you guys done with all the cool stuff yet?
Yeah. I did launch the. I did manage to launch the little. I completed one of the things to move forward. Unfortunately, apparently my game was desynced, so I pulled it up to see what I unlocked. And I'm going, oh, this looks normal. And then I pulled up, and then I hit the letter N, and I was trying to look it up a material that said that we can make now. And I'm going, and it's not showing up in the list at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I got a little bit of a desync issue.
Yeah, it's like when you unlock the new stuff for 1.1 in the store and you couldn't see it.
Oh wow, we don't have many people on right now, so let's go with she's gonna be wrapping up in 10 minutes. You know what? Let's go visit a buddy of mine. I haven't visited him in quite a while. He doesn't talk a lot on chat, but this should be one heck of a shock for him. So, all right, chat. I will catch y'all tomorrow night.
Later.
Have a great night.
Alrighty then, so we're gonna go ahead and round off this multiplayer episode of Satisfactory on the dedicated server over on my single player. The server's kind of having issues right now, so I'm unable to rejoin because I had to leave for them to do the space delivery thing. So I believe, just as a quick little thing, I do believe this is my versatile framework factory. By the way, we just finished. We'll be starting on automated wiring in a minute. Well, later, next episode. Or no, we would have already done it. Never mind. Automated wiring would have already been started somewhere. I have no idea where because I haven't started that video yet. Everything's all over the place. But I do believe that if you're not there when the switch is pulled for Phase 5, you will not get the achievement for Phase 5. But if I do get the achievement anyway, I will let everyone know, of course. Oh, I forgot that sign. I'll let everyone know at the beginning of the episode, which would have came out for the multiplayer. So everything's, like I said, everything's kind of topsy-turvy, backwards, everything's crazy. But yeah, hopefully I don't get that achievement when I join the game. As long as the way Phase 2 and Phase 3 worked is I didn't get the achievements for Phase 2 because I was not there when they pulled the switch on Phase 2, which didn't matter because I had already been to Phase 4 anyway, previously, so, which didn't matter anyway. I had to pull the switch in our single player and to get that achievement on Steam. So if I'm not there, the achievement shouldn't give it to me because I was not there when the switch was pulled, which is a good thing because I still want to be able to play on the server without getting all the achievements and stuff. I'll just have to ignore the top right corner. I mean, I've already seen it, but it's okay. But yeah, anyway, just to round off today's episode, though, on the dedicated server, if you'd like to check out Dragon's channel, the one who did the live stream, you can check him out down in the link down in the description below of this video, along with him and others on my main YouTube page underneath the friendly content creator section. So if you get the chance, definitely go check them out. But yeah, like I said, that is going to be it for the multiplayer on the dedicated server there. So I do hope you enjoyed.
It's 6:30, time to go. Boot up the stream, let the nonsense flow. The belts are jammed, the booze is cold. This build's a mess, but pure gold. Gears are grinding, minds unwinding. Factories chugging while we're bad designing. Drunken dragons bringing the flame. Whitestone's wires look insane. Garage of nerds got stats for days, but they'll meme the math in questionable ways. From chaos comes art, we hope. Phase 5's the dream, we barely cope. Phase 5 or bust, let's overload the line. Sparks fly high while we lose track of time. Pour a drink, drop a beam, cross your fingers and trust. This team builds big or come bust. Soon Phase 5 or bust, let's overload the line. Sparks fly high while we lose track of time. Pour a drink, drop a beam, cross your fingers and trust. This team builds big or come bust. Fuel's on fire, plans are toast. Who put a smokestack through the coast? Pipes are backwards, code's a wreck. But damn it, we're pushing full tech. Chat is lit, the roast of prime. Design so cursed, it's borderline crime. Still we grind with glory in sight. Phase 5's going down tonight. Can we soberly build this? Nah, but can we drunkenly dream it? You bet you're sweet biomass. Soon Phase 5 or bust. Grab your wrench and a brew. Crank that belt till it breaks right through. Logic's out, chaos is just another word for what we trust. Smash that like, hit subscribe. Stay tuned as we go live. Hashtag Satisfactory, let's get loud. Bad ideas and we're still proud.
Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.